Hey everybody, what's up? This is Cody with Old Iron Garage, and today is Tech Tip Tuesday, where we try to give you helpful tips and tricks to help you in your garage so that you can do it right the first time. So, in today's video, what we're going to do is we're actually going to try and do two things. One, we're going to try and give you a good tip to help you with your project, and the second one is hopefully we'll save you a little bit of money. So, in this video, we're going to be working on a 1967 Ford F100 pickup. Now, the client brought this truck in because he wants his engine rebuilt. So we got the truck pulled in. It's actually pulled up behind the shop. And before we do anything, we need to wash it all off. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So here we got it's a 352 FE motor, made by Ford, obviously. And as you can tell, I mean, this thing it's kind of nasty. It has a new water pump, so that part's nice and clean, but this thing, I'd imagine, has not been pulled out at all in its entire life. And so, we need to pull it out and get it sent off to get rebuilt. Now, it's not very fun to pull these motors out and get all nasty, dirty, greasy, and then you can't really do anything after that. You have to keep washing your hands, and it's no fun. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna get this thing washed off before we pull it in. And so right now, let me check my phone. It is 7:30 in the morning and it is a balmy 18 degrees out. So washing this motor off with the simple power washer is not going to work very well. So what we need to do first is we need to get this thing started, warmed up, get the whole engine heated up, so that way it'll be a lot easier to clean it off. And then once it's warmed up, we'll shut it down. And one thing that you guys can use for a degreaser is you can go to the auto parts store and you can buy the name brand stuff, or you can save a little money, go to the dollar store and get a whole bunch of these. This is just a generic brand. You don't necessarily have to get this specific brand. This is what was here locally in Baker. But you use these once the engine's warmed up and it will work very well. So I am going to get the engine warmed up and then we will proceed with getting everything sprayed down. Okay, so we got the engine warming up now. We're gonna get a few minutes to get up the temperature, and then all this will be nice and warmed up so we can spray it with oven cleaner. Okay, so we got the engine all nice and warmed up. The grease should be well softened up. And now we can go ahead and start spraying the oven cleaner. Now I will say, before you spray any oven cleaner, make sure you put on a good mask. You do not want to breathe this stuff in. It is pretty nasty stuff. And so get yourself a N95 mask or something similar to it. Highly recommend it. So we will get this sprayed down. Now don't be afraid to put too much on it. Use all the help you can get to get this stuff washed off, especially in the cold weather. So I'm not going to spray around the alternator because I don't want it to get wet. I'm actually going to cover it up after this. It's still a little hot. Oh yeah. This is going to help a lot. It's going to make it much nicer to pull out when everything is nice and clean. Also, it's just a good idea to keep your engine clean anyway, because grease acts like a heat sink, and so if you have a lot accumulated on the block, it'll actually maintain the heat, which is something you want to avoid with the motor. Alright, we got the top of the motor done. Now we're going to be doing a lot of work underneath. While the truck is running, I actually jacked it up. We're actually going to spray off all the underneath here too, because we're going to be handling that as well. So that's all got to go. Okay, that about wraps it up. We're gonna let the oven cleaner soak for a little bit, get all the grease and oil even more softened up, and we'll come back out here and we will power wash it all off, get it all clean, and then we can roll it into the shop. Now, so the two tips today, well, the one tip and the money saver, get the engine nice and warmed up. It helps a lot with when everything is heated up. It really softens up all of the grease. And then the second tip is you don't have to spend too much money on the degreaser. Dollar store stuff, oven cleaner will work great. Just whatever's at your store. Thank you guys for watching all the way through. If you guys liked what was in the video, please like and subscribe. Drop a comment down below about something that you want to see more of, or more specifically, if you guys want to see more on this truck, we are doing another video series on it, a longer series, where we actually will take the motor out and showcase all of that. So if you like what you see, if you're a big fan of Ford bump sides, then make sure you subscribe and you'll get to see more of this truck. So thanks everybody.